everybody, welcome today to the really the new channel here. We're going to be introducing you guys to FourLads Farm. We're going to be looking at Southerly Oak Estates, specifically FourLads Farm, but across the street over here, we bought 150 acres about 3 years ago. So we've been in the process of getting permits for a house. We had to get the house drawn up. We built the barn. Can't really see it because of this big pile of dirt, but this is going to be a new driveway. We got a lot of construction going on here. We're going to go in today. We're going to look at the house slab that we got coming. We got the blocks on that. We're going to go down on the back of the property and look for a camera that I left in the woods last year. I don't know exactly where it was at. We're going to check out some of the shooting houses and the feeders that we got on the property. Maybe come back up, check out the animals for a minute, and that'll be a good introduction to what we got going on out here. And we look forward to a lot of videos in the future. So let's go. All right, so here we are. We were out the other day. I think we're out here, today is Sunday. Monday we poured the footers. Last week was our first week. That's where we dug the footers and we got everything past inspection and all that. This is the base of the house. So come over here, I'll show you. The house is gonna be on a slab, like modern day construction, but our porch here is gonna be on pier and beam foundation. So we're gonna have block piers that'll be covered with brick on the face. And the point of that, you guys will see later, is it gives it like an old school look. So we're gonna have the lattice in between it, wrapping around the porch. Porch is gonna be elevated off the ground. Front door will be there, but if you look here, my wife continually thinks this is not big enough, but this is huge. If you're used to seeing foundations, it doesn't look like all of the rooms we've got could fit in this size. But when I'm sitting here looking at it, I'm going, this is a huge house. But another thing I'll show you, if you look over there where they did not finish the wall, we're gonna have to bend that rebar down. We're going to use that to come in there with the skid steer so we can bring all the dirt in. We've got to fill all this in with dirt. We're moving dirt from the front of the property and we're going to bring it in here, but it's a really clay, it's kind of a thick dirt, doesn't packs good, but it's not easy to kind of work in. So what we're going to do is the final foot of dirt, we'll bring in nice clean red dirt so the plumbers can dig out and put in all of their stuff. The electricians can come in and do their thing. But yeah, that's it. This is foundation. I think we're hoping 2 weeks from now we're starting framing. Foundation will be done, but I'll see you guys when we're ready for plumbing. Just another Sunday afternoon in the south. It's raining. We got out this morning. I'm pretty sure we left one of our cameras down here last year, so it's a lot thinner in the winter time. So I think last year I got some wild hair and I took my camera from one of my shooting stands. And the map says it's down here, but I have no idea if that's right or not. So still pretty thick around here in October. As you can see, all the foliage, nothing's died off. So we're gonna go down here and look. And I may get lucky and also find a tree climber I might have left down here because I don't know where it's at either. So we'll see. We don't have any luck with the camera. We found on the map where it was at, on the Spy Point map, but I was just walking around the tree that I think I put it on. So maybe I turned it off and carried it out here. I have no idea. But it's a $150 camera. We got like 10 of these things. I end up losing a couple every year because in the middle of deer season, guess what's on my mind? Hunting. And I forget the camera. So Branson's gone that way. I almost feel like that's not the right way. I will see. I'm pretty sure. Look, pull up your maps on your phone and you'll be able to see it. Let me share my location with you?
It's fine, I got it.
All right. He went the wrong way. Should have followed Dad. Hello?
I'm waiting for you all about the feeder.
Up by the stain, up by the feeder? All right. You took a long way around. We call this the Branson buck stand. When we first got this property, we had a little deer stand where he's standing, and we had this little road planted, and he killed his first buck, really. It's his first free range buck. He killed a buck in a high fence. Look at him. He looks wore out. Told you we knew where we were going?
I didn't know where I was going.
Pretty obvious. So we've got a 1,000-pound redneck feeder, and we got one of those at every spot. We got the 7x7 redneck. It's on a 10-foot stand. We do have one on a 15-foot stand that we call the 15-foot stand. But this is the Branson buck stand patch. I told you about that earlier, but I really like this. if you've ever had shooting houses, you know you deal with wasps every year, deal with bugs getting in your stand. Like this stand's not anyone been in here since last year. Got a little water right here, but really should have came out, kind of came out. But yeah, this. Is a really nice, comfortable, really, if they would have shut these right, probably wouldn't be any water in here. We haven't hunted in these since last year. We haven't done anything. We haven't cleaned them out, which is pretty obvious.
Also pretty soundproof.
Yeah, it's a really nice, comfortable stand. Actually, if you want a bow hunt, we got these bow windows, which I don't have them for the view, but you know, you can. It's a full. I mean, I'm 6 foot. You can fully stand up in these, and you can shoot a bow out of it. But we don't really use it so much for that. But yeah. That sounds like it needs a little WD-40. There's another sponsor. So every year we go up to Missouri. We go to Bethany, Missouri. It's about an hour and a half north of Kansas City. But we hunt out of tree climbers, which we love, but we want some shooting houses. So the little tents we took, they blow away. You kind of want to get off the wood line about 150 yards so you can see. But anyways, we came back and came up with this wild idea. Now, these, you know, there's companies out there that sell these for a lot more than pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Can we go up it?
Yeah, we can. Oh, nope.
We're gonna drag this thing up to Missouri, and our 2 weeks that we're up there, we'll set this up and have us a nice shooting house. We can take it down when we leave. We'll leave it up there with some farmers we know. Pretty cool, huh? All right, let's go up here and check out the barn. We got some exciting things happening at the barn. We added some goats. We don't want to leave this up forever, but check the goats out on the other side. They're working even on Sunday. They're cleaning this place up. Have you been up here? We just gotta take it down. So the barn, you go up here and look at it. So you see these horse stall fronts? We had horse stalls in here, and the barn slants toward the back. And building this barn, we spent more money on it than what we thought we would. And we just had 6 horse stalls in here. We don't put the horses in here all the time. So we got to stand in here and look. And come around here, man. Back over. So I was in here, so we ended up with horse stalls in here, which I got a good deal putting those together. But we had lean-tos that we really didn't use very much. So I came up the other day, I'm like, you know what, we're gonna take the horse stalls, we're gonna move them to the outside, that'll be nice. And then we're gonna come in here, bust up some of this concrete, we're gonna repave this entire barn, concrete, finished, we're gonna do finished boards on it, nice lighting. Actually gonna kind of make this a little family event center, place we can do things. We'll have a bathroom over here on this side, we'll have our tack room on this side, and we'll have our horse stalls out on the back. So I think we're gonna like it a lot more. Like they think it's food time. They don't even know I don't have any food. Like the goats even want to know what's going on. Touch that fence.
Oh, I'm not touching that.
Yeah, this has been a really hard spot for us to keep clean. All the vines. Plus, when we're out here running the mulcher, we ran into like some old wiring stuff, so we're gonna let them clean it out completely, and then we're going to make sure. There's an old fence back here we tore down. I think some of it's still off in there. So when we do our new driveway that's coming up where we're digging over there by the house, we're gonna bring a driveway up beside that barn. It's gonna go right in behind this pond and go right up through there. Then they're gonna hook power over here, this power line here, and run it underground all the way back to our house. That's gonna be pretty neat. And we'll have white wood fences down the entire thing going back to the house. Okay, so we went over on the farm and we checked out a lot of things. So the farm it's 150 acres up here across from our house where we live now. And of course we're moving onto the farm. We've seen the new house, all that stuff's going on. Well, at the end of the road, we have another 20 acres and there's like 80 acres separate us. We can go through that. Sometimes we have to cross someone else's property, but a lot of times we just go down the road. It's 1.3 miles. Anyways, we're gonna go on down today. We're gonna go ahead and show you guys the cows that we got. We also need to check the water on them anyways, see how things are going. I will say it's been raining here today, which is awesome because we just planted everything and we've had no rain for like 2 months. So everything's been dead, so it's gonna be great. We're gonna ride down, check them out and see how things go. All right, so we're pulling up on you guys. Let's get out and let's check out the cows for a minute. I'll tell you guys about this place. So this is a 20-acre field. The main farm is just north of this. But we call this the Fredfield. So you guys will hear me talk about the Fredfield. We believe Frederick Young, some guy like 80, maybe 100 years ago, maybe 80 years ago, this was his place at one point, we think. Talking to old timers, that's what they said. But we've called it the Fredfield my entire life, way before it was mine. We used to come down here and there's a beaver pond on the back. We would come down and fish it, but I was lucky enough a few years ago to be able to buy it. And so it's just a field. We had it fenced. We hunted down here. But this past year, we got these cows. We got like 10 acres of grass up by the farm, up on the north side. But if you watch these cows, they're gonna come running. So let me show you guys what we got while they're on their way, because they think they're about to get fed. We got these water troughs down here, which are all pretty empty. We're gonna have to go back up and we'll see how we've been coming down and watering them. But there's no water on the property. I was gonna get guys to come down here and drill a well for me. But the well company guys, they go hunting every year and they leave for like 2 months. So right now we're gonna be bringing water down. They still got just a little bit, probably some rainwater in here. I think they're fine. I think they're out there. I think they're out there in my deer feeder, eating the corn out of it. You wanna go check out the cows? Let's go. Barrett, you wanna introduce yourself?
I'm Barrett. I'm his youngest son. He has 4, 2 of which have graduated from college. I'm in 6th grade, and my oldest brother isn't here right now. My older brother, he's somewhere with my mom. And I come out here a lot. We got introduced to
So
bull.
there's the bull. You see him over there? He always stays back.
He's pretty nice though.
He's nice, but he's big, so I give him his respect.
We got the calves.
All these are first-year calves coming in. Yeah, we had one little heifer, and she didn't make it, but all these are little bulls. So we've got another one somewhere that's about a year old. Maybe him. These cows look pretty poor right now. It's been a rough year on grass, and we try to keep them fed, but let's go get some water and water those before the wife gets back home. Main thing when you're doing these hitches, you want to make sure you're never too far back. If you're forward a little bit with your ball, it'll slide over. If you're too far back, it'll hit this mechanism that locks it, and then it will not go down on the ball. But she's sliding in. Slide that down. We don't need any lights as far as we're going.
Can I
All
ride
right,
in the
let's go
trailer?
water some cows, huh?
Can I ride in the trailer?
No.
Oh.
So we got our, what do you call this, redneck ingenuity? But anyways, we
Yeah.
rigged this thing up. Get up there and turn it on, Barrett.
Okay.
You would be very surprised at how much water cows drink, and so you have to come water them every day. We have floats in these, so they automatically, when they go down a little bit, the water will kick on, and that's the great part of having running water out of a well. But we don't have it here, but I was very surprised. First time I'd ever done this. I mean, we've got these 3 big tanks, and the cows will drink every bit of this in
Probably a day or two.
a little more than a day. But, you know, what we got to do for right now, we'll pull out, and we're just going to leave this trailer down here.
Okay.
All right, make sure I clear all this stuff as I come out. I don't want to rip the gate off. Barrett, you out of the way. Stay out of the way, bud.
Yes, sir.
I love this little dump trailer. We used to have an office up in North Carolina. We had it up there for about a year, and the guy that ran that came back to Mobile and now works for us here. He bought this little dump trailer, and I actually like it way better than the larger ones we had because it's so easy. Everybody wants to use it. All right, boys. The work is done today. So, oh, those doves coming in over there. Probably can't catch them over the left side of the field, but well, we made short work of the work, so we're going off to dinner tonight. We got supper club down toward Dolphin Island, me and the wife, and I think I'm early enough. Let's get it.